Hello friends! As I promised earlier, I bring you the best build for Witch and other classes for the new Thornwood. As I said, I needed some time to test out the spot, different strats and builds, so here are my results in 10 hours of Thornwood after the patch. The silver went down a little bit, but not by much, which mainly has to do with less artifacts and no agris, making it still very much manageable. Now let me explain the changes and how they affect your setup and grind. First things first, the mob's DR was nerfed. As of me making this video, I found little to no information on the exact amount, but it seems to be somewhere between 30 and 50 DR, which makes entry point way lower. Also, all normal mob CCs have been changed to knockbacks, with Dehkia still retaining her knockdowns on her red AoE skill and block jumps. Another, more hard-hitting change is a drop rate reduction of artifacts. In my 10 hours since the change, I'm averaging 1.2 artifacts per hour, whereas before the patch it was about 6.5 per hour. Also, since the change, you have to kill all but one mob to spawn the next wave, be that Calc or normal Smolly, or even Dehkia. This is a pretty big change for classes that don't have vacuums, but is a non-issue for Awake Witch and Wizard, for example. Thanks to our massive AoEs, as well as 2 vacuum skills, being Swift Earthquake, the Shift Z Rebam skill, and normal Pre-Awakened Earthquake, Shift F. For both Elite and Dehkia waves, vacuum strat is very similar. Take note where the Smollies are appearing, position so that you hit all or most of them, and use your vacuum skill. For Witch and Wizard, I prefer using Swift Earthquake Rebam for Elite waves, since it's a lot faster and does pretty good damage when coupled with Magnus. For Dehkia wave, I opt to use Sage's Memory into Earthquake. This allows the skill to be cast a lot faster, as soon as you see where the mobs are, and vacuum them in the matter of a second. For the best build, I've tried both using full knockback resistance and no resistance at all, and the second build allowed me to push above 22k with just yellow loot scroll. The mobs rarely knockback you unless you stay in one place for a long time, and calcs, which are main sources of CC, die very fast at the start of each wave if you make an effort to focus them down. I've also noticed that I need to repair a lot less than before, because of mobs being a lot squishier and dying faster. Just last week, I would have to repair at least once an hour, at around 35 minutes in, but after the patch, I can grind a full hour and then some, before my durability indicator lights up. Because of this, I believe that Frenzy is a lot more of a viable alternative to full elixir rotation than before, since you don't get hit too many times, meaning you don't need to regen and monster damage reduction is not as valuable as before. Anyways, sorry for stalling. Here is, in my opinion, the best build for Thornwood, consisting of elixir rotation with Courage Perfume, as well as full AP build crystal-wise, filling up our good old resistance slots with just plain powers. This little difference of just 15 AP was pretty noticeable to me, even being above the cap without monster AP add-on. I hope I answered some of your questions, as well as dispersed certain rumors of Thornwood being dead. If you would like to check out more grind spot tests or some other guides, you can take a look at my videos on this channel. And I also stream most of my grinding over at Twitch, link will be in the description. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one!